those all the time.
Hello,
I do drink those a lot.
and welcome to Tabletalkers Chieftain's Challenge 4, or really the post-game of this particular campaign at this point. Um, Last time the group basically went straight for the heart of the problem, organized a meeting, and made their way over to Chieftain Bloodbreaker himself, at which point in time the challenge was put forth and they had a 5v5 combat, which took about 3 hours, so you can probably assume the kind of stuff that happened there. At the end of it, with the party in some varying amounts of on their feet-ish, they stood victorious, with the crowd looking on. Okay, so to set it in here, let's say that this is basically immediately afterward. Everybody's fallen. You guys are just kind of looking at stuff. Nobody's really had time to loot anybody else or anything like that. But you can see that there's stuff there. And the crowd, which was cheering and loud, has fallen kind of silent. Like they're kind of trying to figure out what to do here.
Uh, I think you should say something and inspire them to follow you, maybe, Vashnir, as this seems to be your time to shine.
Alright, time for speech. Gonna walk over to the body, pick up a sword, bang it against my shield, get everybody's attention.
I'd say you have it.
You heard the boss, right? You heard your boss. Winner takes all. Did he not say that? Do we not follow his rules? Question is, now will you follow your fallen leader's rules? And abide what he said. And now follow me.
They're kind of sitting, by and large, the crowd's sitting there kind of like talking with each other. You can see a lot of them just like, and then over from the area where the smaller warband that you guys actually brought in with you, you can see a few of them kind of like getting together, and they begin to try to start a chant. So they're over there yelling, one syllable thing used to describe you. I don't think that they really have anything else to use, so they'll just use this. Well, 2 syllables awkward. So they're just gonna yell Vash, Vash, and then just that will slowly kind of start to spread just a little bit around there. They're yelling as a lot. They're yelling very loud, given their size. So if you would like to do anything to try to like amp up their validity here.
Gonna kind of do the thing from Gladiator where he raises his arms. Are you not entertained? And then start banging against my shield
That's a good move.
to the way they're chanting. So it's like
Clunk, clunk. Gotcha.
the same triumph.
Same beat. Okay. I don't want to sit here and yell. Might freak out the people who live close to me. So the chant will kind of begin to spread from your people themselves to others around there. Before too long,
For a victory lap.
a relatively large portion of the crowd is screaming it at you. Some of which, though, seem like they're just taking their leave. But the majority is probably sitting there chanting with you. Whatever it is you would like to do.
Gonna call Bartimus. Just fly over him. High fives here and there, I guess.
Some of them go for it. Other ones are just focusing on getting the fuck out of there.
So the warband is starting to split off.
Some of them.
How big is
If they
7?
wish to fight alongside me, they can. If not, they can leave.
3/4 or what?
I would say that the majority is there of you guys. If you were to give it a math thing, I'd say probably like 1 in 5 are running off.
That's normal, isn't it?
How often do you take over a war base? Define normal.
Eric, you're the DM. If you say it's normal, they're not just running off to go try and kill us all. I'd say yeah.
I think it's more like they're kind of pissed they didn't win.
They're not rushing you guys.
Changes in management are always rough, and we don't, and most people don't like it, so they normally get the fuck out and find something else, or start their own
group for their leader rather than for the group themselves.
Yep.
Nah, I don't think so.
Speaking of, how's their old leader looking?
Say again?
There's gotta be a certain amount so it doesn't freeze.
The dead guy? They're looking dead.
Yeah. Cool, you're dead. Got it.
Let's drink that look.
So I got the gym from him already.
Like he just had to block like 2 or so attacks from that guy, and he's still kind of like winded and exhausted from the entire experience.
Health-wise, perfectly fine. Didn't get touched that entire combat.
No, he got breathed down a couple times.
I kind of meant more that we just killed his dad, essentially.
He's processing. If you were to try to like gauge his facial expression.
I think
I need to go apologize to him.
I think dad in this sense is a strong term.
Father.
I
You're
think
aware of what I meant.
I think father is all that can be said. I do not think this man was his dad. I think he was his blood father, and that was it. I do not think it will affect him the way we think it will affect him. From the story that has been told thus far, I do not think it will really hurt him that the man is dead.
So
Yeah,
can it be
I thought-
assumed that right now you guys are possibly looting?
I got the sword from him, and I got the gem from him.
Okay,
I'm taking the arrows
they're
From that-
arrows.
from that fucker. No, they have poison on them. I know they do. It hurt
Let's-
a lot. I'm not worried about it. I don't care.
Yeah. Like, let's not worry about that. You realize the amount of stories you just happened into. Well, perhaps happened into.
Also gonna dismount and then dismiss Bartimus.
No, stop. No, I don't spot now. Made him
I
stop
want a
existing.
dragon, damn it.
You guys just gonna like... There's a lot of people chanting. So are you just kind of sitting in the arena, or are you gonna go out and see the areas and make sure nobody's doing anything they probably shouldn't be doing?
Probably going to lieutenants and such.
I think if there's
They're
a chair, Vashner, you should probably sit in the chair and make sure the people who have left are not looting our store supplies for the warband. If we're going to keep this, which it seems like we are.
That's it.
Also, you should
Yeah, that's
probably
a
make
good
sure that they're
idea.
actually going to call together the one people who were the leaders so that they don't, so we can try and get some organization going. Make sure
Oh,
we
no.
actually have power and control of these people.
Old school lieutenants need to go. If they're lieutenants following that guy, they need to not be lieutenants anymore. That's the part of power shifting that happens.
But they could also work well as
Usually,
advisors.
Whatever you
Possibly.
say.
But they have experience in running a large warband, which
And these people, I
kinda
trust
lacking,
them.
I believe.
I'm not that much. I'm pretty good at tactics and military and stuff. I've done that before, a couple times.
An army as large as this?
I don't know, Eric.
Absolutely not.
Not as large as this, but a small army.
I mean,
Couple times.
you're basic tier noble of the area. You have sorties, you have forces, but none of them are actually capable of large-scale warfare like this is.
Yeah. Like this? No. Not this massive, but I can come to the challenge.
I'm also gonna get on my messenger, my pouch, and then write off letters. Hey, I need air access now. I have big ships. Please,
What access?
a diplomat's pouch, and just send it out to the kingdoms we're aligned with. Like, hey, they're gonna be dismantled, and no, they're gonna be de-armed, so they're not like crazy, mostly for trading. Because I knew that was gonna be like not all of them.
What?
But we're
About
gonna,
to say.
not all of them. We're gonna do, one's ours. That's mine. Mine.
Okay.
You know, these are very
Like,
illegal.
Don't,
Right?
don't take the fucking guns off the airships. Are you fucking crazy? What the fuck?
Okay.
Not all of them. He was talking about we can't have them all fully armed like that because it's
The
problematic.
Atticas, anyway. Aren't Attica going to be pissed that we have their airships?
All right.
Fuck it.
And
Hey,
in
they lost in the first place. We tactically acquired.
That doesn't really,
Okay.
Anyway,
that doesn't
what?
matter.
in the
Eric?
interest of you guys keeping as much as possible, I would suggest you guys go around the camp, see where these splinter groups are going, and make sure they're not like, flying away in all the wyverns or taking the ships and fucking off.
That is what I just said.
So that is
Trying to get to that.
priority 1.
No, I'll put kill all these fucking enemies in the thing. I'll check the stops.
What'd you say?
Not you.
All right.
Stella, go lay down. Go lay down.
So you guys gonna like grab some of your other warband and be like, hey, come along, we're gonna do a patrol, and just
I'll grab the 4 that I've been teaching and walk around and make sure people aren't looting shit and make sure people aren't doing stupid shit. Or any of the other warband that'll follow me.
I'm
Gotta be a
Sam.
smart
People
guy.
that go do that.
securing the camp.
Yes. Obviously. That's the first thing you do.
Okay. So as you kind of hurriedly get out of the stadium, you looking around, it looks like a couple of the ships have already taken off, and you can see a few wyverns just flying the fuck away.
Here now. They're taking us so stuff.
You have X amount of people, and by that I mean a lot. Command them to do things, or split off into groups. Do whatever you want.
Is it too late to stop them from flying off at this point, or
It'd be very difficult.
okay, then I would just take my group and have them secure what's left and make sure they can't do that again.
So you're heading over there to try to secure the ships. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take ships. I'll take ships. I like ships more.
Okay. So Todori's heading that way. Is anybody else going with him, or are they going other places?
Shall I go ahead and try and see about the wyverns and take Trinket with me?
Okay. Anybody else going toward the wyvern area?
Since
I'll
we got
secure the
things
ships
the
with them then,
wyvern, the ships.
with them. So we got 3 for ships, 2 for wyverns.
Okay, so we're sending Dylan with the NPC. Understood.
And what's the matter with that?
Yeah, I think
Actually, do they have a treasury?
I
I
think
can
it's
go.
somewhere.
maybe
You know,
somewhere,
secure.
but you'd have to find it.
We don't know. Yeah. It's not
mean-
very obvious. Cool.
The people that are loyal to us may know. You may be able to ask them. I don't know.
Shit, yeah, I'll do that. You 2 go ships, and then I'll ask these guys, hey, where the fuck is the treasury?
Okay. So you are sending a force to go with Jodak and Todori to go to clear the ships. You and probably a token force are going to secure the treasury / armory area, and a token force and Ragnar and Trinket are heading to try to stop the wyverns from flying the fuck away.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Anybody I catch stealing is gonna get mowed the fuck down. Cranking the lawnmower.
They don't want to be a part of the thing. They don't get to have the supplies of the thing. Fuck
And I'm
off.
gonna let the guys know that I'm with this. That's how the rules are. They want to go away. Whatever shit you acquire is no longer theirs.
Alrighty then.
So if you guys want them to ride up with it, it's on you guys.
Let me overlook my warfare rules because there are going to be battles at these locations, but they're not the kind that are dependent on your characters.
Understood.
Random rolls.
It'll be random, but there will be rolls.
Mhm. She's asleep.
Every rolls.
So
Before
I
we went to your
need
mom's.
to look at
Right
them
before you went to your mom's.
No, there's some-
a bit more in depth. But for the purpose of it,
5 or 6.
between James and Thaddeus, who wants to be the one
I'll take about a 10.
technically in charge and as such rolling the dice?
I'll take about a 9.
I don't think my character would sacrifice the leadership role.
It's true. Fair enough.
I think his noble high-headedness would make him obligated to take that role. So, I mean,
I could potentially pass a save that I fail. Actually, I can reroll that once.
I'm not.
Mechanically, I should take the roll.
Well, I don't
Those
know
things
that.
aren't going to apply.
Yeah.
That's meta. So,
Well, they're also not going to
Fair.
apply.
yeah.
And I'm not doing it because I have bad luck.
Dylan, you're going to need to, so I need everybody who's going to be in charge of rolling things to grab a D10.
D10, okay.
Got it.
Alrighty. So, let's start things over there. So, Tadori and Jodak, you get over to the airships and you see that the third one is being loaded up with people that look like they're going to run the fuck away. And you don't see any other forces doing things at the moment. So your objective right now appears to be assault that area and then secure the rest of the crafts.
Mm-hmm.
I swear these aliens.
So utilizing tactics and the fact that you have a force, let's say you have what amounts to 3 units total.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to be doing this?
Myself, Joe, and 2 of the units, because that looks like 2 units would be overwhelming force to the ones that are trying to leave. Yeah.
If you can manage to get past their bottleneck and they don't, turn on the defenses or unleash wyverns on you.
Okay. But if they unleash wyverns and turn on the defenses and bottleneck,
Then you're fucked.
3 units are still just as bad. So.
Like, if you can only get up the gangplank, but the gangplank is Ballista Hell Zone, then it suddenly becomes a lot more difficult. So,
Yeah, that's bad.
do whatever it is you're gonna do. Make use of tools and stuff like that. I don't want to suggest anymore, because then I'll feel bad.
No, you're fine. I'm just thinking.
There also is another transport one that's on the ground still, because I think I only said that there were like 4 that you could see. And there were also these smaller, like, what appeared to be like a destroyer type ship. Nobody's really gone to it because they were getting numbers out.
Yeah, no one's going to any of those other ships. It's just this one that they're piling onto right now, right?
At the moment, but they're juicy targets, and you have 3 units. I suggest doing something. Thaddeus, feel free to help.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking, if there's one, if does one unit of our force match a unit of their force?
Roughly equivalently, if they're on
So-
equal terms.
If we can get up that gangplank fast, which would be 1 unit, would be faster by far. If we can get up there, we'll be good.
The problem is that in order to get up there, they're probably going to need to take the gangplank, which is a bottleneck. But
yeah, I know how bottlenecks work.
so it's easily defended, so they may be fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah.
We could go take over the fighter ships and use them to threaten them, or take out their defenses. since no one's going after the fighter ships.
There is one main fighter ship. The rest of them are
So we can go after.
not
That's
really.
actually that's actually a good idea. And you know what? Why don't you take a squad and go get one of them fighter ships? Get that fighter ship up and going as quickly as possible because they're loading shit, and we're gonna harry them. Because I'm cool with sacrificing some people. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna harry them with the 2 squads and get them distracted so that you can come in, and then we can secure this whole fucking area with a fighter ship. Sound good?
Sounds good.
That's
Will
what
do.
we're doing.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
psychic link on him first before I run off.
So that is, you will actually need your dice because you're going to have to figure out how the fuck to use this
Great.
strange piece of technology.
I would grab any one of the 3 squads that knows the most about it and put them in one specific squad to go do that.
You got what you got from grabbing people randomly.
That's fair.
It's
That's fair.
basically being held together because little members from your original squad are in every squad.
Fair.
All right. So, are you sending both ones to try to slow down their ascent? Stop them from getting everything properly started up? There, James?
It's 2 squads to go distract and stop them from taking off while they try to get that one ship in the air as quickly as possible. Yes.
Are you having both of them
Probably
just
send-
rush the plank, or trying to send one up a side of grapnels or something like that? Tactics
I'll
and equipment
say-
here. Use your imagination.
I'll say trying to sneak up the sides as best as possible, as much as sneaking is a thing.
It's not going to be sneaking, but they know how to climb.
It would be better than trying to rush the gangplank.
Could just happen to blend into the crowd. After all, everyone knows each other. They're actually from here.
That may or may not work, and that may or may not backfire, but
Yeah.
I'll have a squad. You know what? I'll have a squad flank and go up with grappling hooks, and the other squad will try to go up the gangplank.
Okay. Orders given. What squad are you a part of?
I will be part of the squad.
Because amongst everyone here, you guys are absolutely the see them, target them to the people against you.
You know what? I'll use that to my advantage. I'll be a squad. I'll be in the part of the squad going up the gangplank.
Understood.
That way they target me the most. It'll hurt like a motherfucker, but
Well, if it comes down to combat, I'll probably just start shaving chunks off your HP if and when we need to come to that.
if I'm not at full health, it won't take much.
Well, you're not, because this is immediately after the fucking combat.
Ugh.
And I don't remember sending in a healing fairy.
Can I have healing spirited?
You were
Healing
kind of in a
potions.
minute. Yeah, I'd let you quaff a potion, but
We all had a greater potion.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna.
just in case.
But
This
we
is
were
fair.
given a potion
I forgot that we were
to get us
starting
back
off
up.
half dead. Should probably heal myself.
Okay. I can take that. I'll take that fucking greater
Oh.
healing potion.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Let's continue James and Thaddeus' encounter first. Okie dokie. So you're sending one to flank, you're heading up the ramp, and Jodak is over there trying to figure out how do I make this work.
As quickly as possible, yes.
Yep.
These weird buttons do things.
So let's say you both get to the locations first. Jodak, you're gonna have to go in there, figure things out, find how to make do stuff. And the other one is going to be James's thing. Okay, so the grappling one, they just need to take their time at the moment. It's down to combat. You are met at the landing zone, or well, the fucking hatch for people walk inside that I can't think of the name of.
Gangplank?
It's not just the plank though. It's like a big garage door type thing with a ramp,
Cargo bay? I mean,
kind of ish.
Cargo hold?
I don't know. I don't remember the name.
I don't know.
Yeah, embarkment. No.
Embarkment's better, but regardless, It's your force against their force. They are equal forces. So
Indeed.
it's just a D10.
Yay. 9.
Okay. Your thing seems to be making a little bit of headway.
Woo.
All right. Next thing up, it is time for Jodak to make an intelligence check to see if he can figure this shit out.
Intelligence or investigation?
Intelligence.
He's probably expertise intelligence. He's sitting there like, I need to use this.
Well, he's not
He's invest-
like searching for something. He's like trying to make inferences.
I have 17.
17 is a good check. After pressing buttons, moving levers, and doing other things, you kind of hear something kick on. All right. Guys going up. Guys trying to flank. I get to roll this for them. It's contested by this. Understood. Tadori, you can see over to the side. The people trying to climb are. They were noticed, and you can see a lot of the lines are just being cut as soon as they arrive up top, but some of them are making progress in that direction. Now it's time for your squad to continue trying to fight through. It is the D10.
We're 8.
All right. They push back, and you're once again not making much progress. Their squad is more damaged than yours, but they are holding strong. Okie dokie. Jodak, make another intelligence check. Intelligence. Roll dice.
Roll dice. 19.
That's good. That's a good check there. Okay.
I am good with intelligence.
It seems to be properly, like, kicking on and working at the same time. Tadori, you can feel the ground beneath you because it's the landing zone. Not landing zone, it's the fucking plank that people walk up. That's big. I don't remember what it's called, but I know it has a name. It's not just gangplank. There's like a specific term when it's a big whatever, and I don't remember it. But I want to know it.
Fine.
I'm gonna be searching Google in 3 hours, going, "What the fuck was that name?"
I don't know.
Regardless, you
Boarding
feel
plank?
it's a boarding zone. Boarding zone.
Boarding bridge.
Eric got it. Eric got it.
Regardless, you kind of feel it and start to move a bit.
That's not good.
Not great. Let me see how your grapplers are trying to climb. Oh, that's good rolls. And the other guys, that's about the same.
Sound very French.
So you can see some of them made it up top and are trying to like secure a little landing area for them over there. Let's see how your fight's going.
Turn.
What?
I got a 10.
Oh, I heard turden and I was confused.
Sorry.
Okay. You begin to kind of push them back a bit more. It doesn't look like your guys are going to get pushed off the side at the moment, so that's cool.
Woo!
Okay. Jodak, you have a ship that has a lot of weapons on it.
I have a ship with a lot of weapons on it.
You can also maneuver
Alright.
this and have it do things. It's relatively quick.
There were other ships flying away. Are they still within sight?
Yeah, you fucking chasing them down?
I kind of want to.
This is
but
amazing.
I should help Kieran for not Kieran, Tadori first.
Excuse you.
Well, yes, but that is.
I could
If you
chase them
stop
down.
them from escaping, you get more ship.
You're right. I get more ships.
A decision must be made.
I'm sure Chidori can hold his own. I'm chasing down the other ships. At least
Understood.
whichever one's closest.
You are beginning pursuit.
And
I
that
don't
wasn't
have ship-to-ship combat hammered out yet, so we'll figure out how this goes.
Okay, if you did it, I could just choose the other option.
No, we're going the ship way. I'll just have you guys roll standard, like, contesting checks until such a time. But, alright. Tadori, let me roll for your
Yeah.
grapple, guys. Okay. It seems that their flank has been relatively successful, and they are now pouring in from different areas. You may make your check at advantage.
Woo! That's another 10, because it was a 1 on the other one.
Alright. As you are fighting the things over here, you can see your guys come in from behind them and very quickly incapacitate them. The stragglers fighting here are no longer fighting. Clearing the ship at this point in time is simply a matter of time.
You see that?
Jodak chasing down the other ships has turned into its own encounter, so let's swap that a bit. Let's go for...
I am sorry, but I have to go.
What?
For just a minute.
Okay, so do we want to go with...
Apparently there are coyotes right outside my fucking door and I have to deal with it. I'll be right back.
Do we want to go with Ragnar and the Wyvern Den, or do we want to go for Vashnir and the Treasure Hold? Dylan, Medina?
I guess I can go.
Okie dokie. So Ragnar, you have Trinket with you, and 3 squads.
Three
Squads,
squads,
I mean
okay.
groups. It's not.
Groups of what? 4,
They're
5,
they're
6,
large.
7, 8,
They're
9.
large groups.
Good.
They are units. 3 units.
3 units. Can do. Continue.
Okie dokie. And asking around, they lead you in the direction of the Wyvern Den. Finally getting up there, it is kind of just built into the mountain kind of area, and you can see people flying the fuck away relatively commonly. Moving up there proper, you get to the area where they're kept, and basically it's just there are holes big enough in the cave. Think of like a very packed like airport garage type deal, where there's just plane. It's
Okay.
that, but with little dens.
And they're all leaving?
And the dens are being opened up. People are getting out there riding accoutrement, and they are stealing the wyverns. Inside, it looks like there's about a force equivalent to yours, meaning 3 units worth,
Yeah.
that are taking things. If you have any plans that may turn the field of battle, say so now. Otherwise, it's assumed that they are just going to come to combat. And if your squad gets decimated, or well, your unit gets decimated, then that will have adverse effects on your health.
Guess you would just think so, yeah. And there's just no gigantic source of water near me, is there?
Big
nice
source
river?
of water? No,
Yeah.
there's no river here. It's a
No river and no
snowy
lake.
cold, and
Oh,
be
not too bad.
in the side of a mountain.
Have a nice spell for just that situation.
You can see that off in one of the corners there's a decent sized reservoir where it looks like they move a bunch of water to, so they don't have to go so far whenever they are feeding things.
How big is the decent sized reservoir?
Probably like 15 feet tall and 30 feet wide.
Maybe. Is there any chance I can? Hold on, I need to check my stats. I don't have that. No. Fuck. Why can't we just talk this shit out?
I mean, you can
Fantastic.
try, but they have the power of arrows. Well, you actually no, you can. You can issue a challenge, and if they decide to go forth, you can probably 1v1 the person leading it. But I don't know how fucked you are, and that may be very ill-advised.
30 out of 90.
Up to you.
Can I see whoever looks to be in charge?
Not at the moment, but if you yell at them, maybe. Because, I mean, they all look like orcs that combat things, you know?
Yes. Okay, how many potions can you chug in a few moments?
I've just been drinking potions as you've been going up the mountain.
Yes.
I'll
How many
allow
before
this.
it's too much?
You can have
Okay.
had as many as you want. If you're just drinking as you go up the mountain.
Okay. And I have another spell somewhere if I can remember the fuck it was. For, to make sure I get max health from this. Yes. Beacon of Hope. And I do actually
How long
have...
does it take to cast?
Give me a second, I have to find it again.
Because I know that there was a thing that was either a lot longer or a lot shorter than we thought it was. I don't remember what its name was, because it's a cleric spell, and I'm a rogue / maybe warlock.
Okay, fuck it, I can just go and look it up on here. There. Why ads? Why?
Because nothing is free.
One action.
Alright, so it's just a pop. I understood.
Yes. Okay, now. I need to
I
do
think it only
math.
lasts for a minute then, so you'd only be able to heal 10 times.
That's fine. I don't have that many potions, unfortunately.
Well, that's
Wait,
fine. I'm just giving you your numbers.
Sorry.
Technically 20 if you really just, like,
Bonus
double
action,
fist.
action turns. Oh, fuck that. Double
Well,
fist from
19.
math.
I'm back, but I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Okay. 2d4, so that's 10. Okay, so it's plus 50 health. I now have 0 potions.
Thaddeus, please have your air assault thought through. You have a lot of things on this ship. Like, you have harpoon things that can grapple onto other ships. You have some ammunition that they absolutely stole that, if you use it, can probably blow the other thing to Kingdom Come.
Alright then, I
No.
challenge the leader of the enemy warband. An enemy little fuckers.
Do you want
Go
to...
battle.
Do you want to say it, like, in character, or do you just want to, like,
No.
say that's your challenge?
I just want to say I challenge him. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You stand up, make your proclamation, and you are one of the motherfuckers that just killed the goddamn boss and are causing us to flee. So you know what? Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to try to kill you. So that is a technical initiative, and it's traditional combat at this point. As your
Okay.
sides step aside and give you a space to fight. As this is a one-on-one combat, Trinket has to watch.
That's fine. Let me just figure out where all my dice are. So I was not expecting this. Well, I mean, I know where my dice are. I need to get the specific ones I need for attacks. Okay, so who's going first? Wait. He's going first.
What'd you roll?
Nat 5.
You're probably
Three.
probably not going first.
Wait, dexterity. Yeah, 5. That's a 5.
Let me stat him out real quick.
Let me stat him out real quick because he's not been made.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine. I don't think I wasn't expecting this either. There's a D8. There's a D6. There's one D6. I use this D6.
I'll just say it's a fighter archetype, so he has a fighting chance because you're an actual character with magic items and shit, and they're just gonna have whatever the shit that I can remember. Alright. So that means that is going to be blah blah.
8
Yeah,
plus
that's
2d6 plus 3. I activate both my Acid Tongue and Divine Strike.
I think Divine Strike, is that a thing you have that bonus action activate, or is that just a, oh, it looks like I might miss, and then you can just,
That's just on hit.
okay, so you don't need to activate.
Every time I hit, I get a plus 1d8.
So you don't need
Radiant.
to activate it. It's just you deal like, my God, you hit something. It's 3d6 and a d8. No, it's 2d8, 2d6.
It's a
Never
D8.
mind.
Wait, how much you say?
I
it
don't
was?
remember how much your mace does.
D8.
Yeah,
Say again.
it's a d8 radiant, right?
Your mace does a D8. The D8
Yeah.
radiant, and then 2d6 acid.
It's 4 dice.
Yeah.
You're a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Fuck, I need a second d8. I didn't even go grab it. Shit.
Your bludgeoning damage. Alright, so I can really go after you. Understood.
So I'm going first then? You
No,
actually
I
somehow
mean-
managed to get worse?
No, I mean, I can actually fucking hit you.
Oh shit! I should not have mentioned what I can do.
It's like, oh, you actually have the ability. Yeah, that's why your boss fights are so fucking whatever, because I know what you
Oh, it's
guys are
supposed to be a
capable
mook,
of.
right? It's not supposed to be a boss? It's supposed to be a mook.
Well, this is on a lieutenant.
And
I only deal 2d6. What are you talking about?
let's just get this started.
We
Hey.
are. It's just I needed to give him something else to account for your ability to fucking brutalize him. So they're going to go first. First. And do I want them to be heavy or do I want them to be quick? Let's go with heavy. They pull out a halberd, which I believe does a D10, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Because the glade does a D12.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, shit, are you listening to this? Oh, you're listening to this. Okay.
So he's going to get within his range to you, which is to say farther than you can hit him. And then he's going to whack you twice. First whack. That is a 17.
I have an armor AC of... Wait, is that damage or AC?
To hit.
Hit.
So it's your AC.
Oh, AC of 19.
Okay, first one glances off your shield probably. Second go. This is a 19 by the die. And let's make this a... Anybody know for sure? Anybody happen to remember on the fighter that gets the martial shit how many they can use per short rest?
No.
The superiority die?
3.
I think it's 2.
What martial
Begin
shit?
with.
It would be the superiority die type. Is it 3?
Matt says it's 3. 4. Matt says it's 4 now. Why is it 4? You start at 4. You get level 1 at level 7, but this is a mook. We
Right.
probably don't have that. Hopefully.
I was thinking about the feet.
After I'm pretty sure we just got to level 7.
No, we just got to level 8.
We just got level 8. And again,
So that's 5.
I don't know where it is.
I do. I'm
It's
right here.
Battle Master.
I know, but I can't see the how many.
I'm
You have
finding
4. Cool. So let's make this one the one you have to save against being frightened because you're at a distance.
it.
It's a wisdom check. He's a cleric.
I know. That's why I went.
So
Good
it's going to
job.
be 12 damage.
You're taking 12 and you got to make a wisdom save, Dylan.
Yup.
that's a nat 20.
Well, I feel as though you may have passed.
Okay, so I take 12 damage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna whack this fucker with my mace.
Move forward, hit, give him a whack. You may do so, so do it.
Okay, let's see. There's a 6, a 6, a 6, and a 5, and I ruined this poor fucker's life.
But do you hit?
What?
Damage.
You didn't hit.
Oh.
You didn't roll to hit.
I mean, your damage die already rolled. That's fine, but let's see if you make contact.
Okay, how does a 16 fare?
16 will miss.
Oh dear.
As you go in there, but they deflect it by kind of like shifting the weight on their halberd before it manages to connect. Okay, now I'm going to show you the detrimental part. No, not. Yes, I am.
Oh, I forgot the weapon bonus to hit. What the fuck is that?
Did you roll a 16 on the die?
Oh yeah, you're checking. Yes.
Well, fuck
Okay,
me,
does
you're
it
going to
add-
hit then.
Different. 'Cause
Oh,
you should have like close to a
sorry.
+6 to hit.
God.
So, get your damage. Tell me how much you hit him for. Hurt them for.
26.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Cristo!
Owie. As they're feeling confident until you come up and boom them in the side and you can see the acid start to etch and burn their sides. And the radiant damage is there just because I don't know.
It's shining with holy light. I don't fucking know.
Ow.
Reminisce of those Eldritch Abomination Angels.
You're keeping that. I respect this. Alrighty then.
It's not even Eldritch Abomination angels. It's actual biblical angels.
So then it's back over to them. Oh, fucking hell. That's not great. So, what do I want to do? I think I want to do this. Do I really? Yes. Do I really? Yes. Okay.
I think because the question here, I think is Dylan, or does Dylan have Sentinel?
Attack
That
numero
is a
1 is a fuck me, I missed, because I got a 4 on my die. Attack numero 2, though, is a natural 20. Yeah. And I'm going to make this one a trip attack, because, prone.
That's
I think you
dex.
get to make a dex or strength or something.
Oh no, I think it's a one of those. Let me look. It's right here.
I want it to be a
Say
strength
again?
save. That sounds fun. Make a strength
Say
save.
that Okay.
Because we don't ever make those, and they're fun to have now and then.
14.
It is actually it is a strength save. You're absolutely right. It is a strength
I'm a
save.
genius. But I'm also going to deal 7 times 2 is 14 plus 3 times 2 is 6 equals 20 plus modifier of 3. 4.
Say again?
Listen, I set this up and I'm bad at math. And you can because nothing adds up.
We know this from your gaming, from your games.
But
I think, I think it's 24 damage on a crit when he just did 26
Yeah.
on a normal hit.
24 damage on a crit.
So I did so 24 damage. Okay.
And
What was your strength save again?
I don't. Yeah, make a strength save.
16.
16.
That's
Okay,
that's
you do not
14.
fall down.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm a fighter. I can do shit. Action search. And whack him again. 14 plus other stuff is going to be 22
Jesus Christ.
to
They
hit.
have
They
a
do 22
proficiency of
damage?
gods. My God.
22 to hit.
Oh, it's a 22 to hit. Okay, that's different. Yes, you hit me.
All right. I'm gonna try it again. I want to trip this man. No, wait. What's the one with disarms? I know it's a thing. I think it's a dex save. I think it's a dex save. So it's gonna be a dex save. So roll my d10, roll my d8 for
You would be
11
wrong.
total.
That's a strength save.
Fuck up.
Again.
I don't care.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
For 11 plus stat, which 3 or 4. Let's make it a 4. I don't care. He's gonna die next turn. And he's probably not gonna kill this man. So that is 11 plus 4 is 15. Good. 15 damage.
I did have to go outside to roll something. Okay.
And now you make
So
a strength
15?
save. No, dex save.
Strength save. Dex save. Okay. That's a 17. Yeah, that was that. Yeah.
Why do I even make you roll things?
So how much damage was that again? I gotta check by save.
7, 16, 14, 15. 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
Fuck if I know.
Just fucking got all this health back, and now you take it away from me. Okay,
Yeah.
let's continue. Okay. I'm a bit annoyed.
Wait, that was
Let's
only one
build-
attack. I still have one more attack left.
Oh, god damn it, man.
Ha! I got a 7 on my die, which is not enough to hit you because you have a lot of AC. Fuck, I tried.
I have more.
Can I please kill this man now?
I mean, if you hit him.
Maybe I'll get lucky and get a nat 20.
Well, then he'll probably melt.
There's a 15 hit.
No, it won't.
Ah!
Deflected. Wait, was that before or after adding things?
17.
Kill- What? Dylan?
17 plus 2.
How? No, hold on.
15 before.
15 on the die, yeah?
So that's before adding things. So unless you have no pluses, you're going to hit.
Yeah, because you have a strength weapon. You should have like a 14 to 16 strength. It's a plus 3
15.
with a plus 3 proficiency bonus, so that's a plus 6. And if it's a plus 2 weapon, that's a plus 8 to hit.
You had proficiency bonus?
Yeah!
I keep forgetting it exists, okay? I don't do melee.
This is why I didn't recommend you do Sentinel.
But look at how
Yes,
much
plus-
whacking things does.
Yeah, but look at how little he actually knows about it.
But this is how you learn.
Yes, this is indeed how you learn. So that's like 19 then.
So yeah, you hit. Roll your It's higher, I know. Roll your damage.
Don't matter.
It's 23.
God. Ah.
Oh.
How does 20 damage feel to him?
Like it hurts a lot. They are bloodied.
That's with some bad rolls.
They're not dead.
that was. I don't like how he says that was some bad rolls and still got 20 fucking damage. Fuck off.
It was a bad roll.
Fuck off.
All
I
right.
got 1-8. That's it.
I think that I've used 3 maneuvers thus far.
Yeah, you're out.
Though I have 4. I got 1 more.
No, wait. You did a fear. You did a trip. You did a disarm.
Didn't
Yeah,
have
you got
4?
1 more. You're right.
You got one
You
more,
got
yeah.
I'm afraid of life right now. I'm gonna try to hit him again.
You can always surrender, I say.
Fuck you! 15 plus numbers. He's probably going to hit.
AC of 19. What's he get?
If he has a plus 4, he's fine.
So,
Ugh. Ugh.
I'm just gonna make it a trip attack. I don't know anymore.
Triple attack?
No, trip
mean-
attack.
Oh, trip attack. Okay.
So that's going to be 13 slashy damage and make a strength save.
Could have made it a parry.
Why?
You already said that. So strength save?
Yeah.
Do I add proficiency bonus to this, or have I been doing this wrong as well?
I don't think that you
Okay,
have
good.
proficiency in strength saves.
No.
Good,
you have
okay. How's
wisdom
11 work?
and-
Yes, he falls and trips. He is prone now.
Now
I
you
get
have
to
advantage
attack
on the
with
attack.
advantage. Hooray.
Ooh.
What's that cat doing?
It didn't even add up to
Oh.
what I just hit him with. But I think 22 will probably hit you, right?
22 will hit me.
Alright. Just my D10 because I'm out. Oh, it does more damage whenever they're prone. Who'd have guessed? 11.
Okay. I'm still around.
And then
You stand up and whack this motherfucker like it
And your
doesn't
fucking
matter.
turn, Eric.
I mean, he's prone. I could walk away, but that doesn't help me. So,
We can-
I think I'll just end my turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna get up.
Oh
and whack
no.
this fucker again.
Shit.
Because I'm not happy.
Oh. But
The bonkening. That's all this is. He's just bonking him in the fucking skull with a mace, telling him to sit down.
No. If he misses, I have a chance.
I didn't miss.
Oh no.
I didn't miss.
Roll damage.
With that confidence, is it a crit?
Unfortunately, no. It's not a crit.
Damn.
This is perhaps the
I'll work
fastest
Monday and
combat we've
Tuesday.
ever had.
If it's lasts another turn, I'm going to explode. Just die.
I mean, yeah.
Combat with the goblins. That was pretty fast.
Don't deal shit damage.
29.
First thing.
Dealt 29 damage.
Yes!
You needed to deal 24.
Hello!
So you kind of get up, brush away your halberd wounds, and go over there and cave this man's chest in with your acid mace. Combat over. You now are surrounded by a bunch of people that were trying to run away a minute ago. 3 whole units of them. What are you going to do?
I think that proved that. Now let's go and put the supplies back.
Trinket's just going to say, give him a war cry.
Actually, what I'll just take
What?
Give him a war cry.
Okay. I give him a war cry.
Ah! You kind of see it. The orcs around there just, oh, well, he took out the boss. Hurrah! Men acquired.
Okay. Do I see any health potions or anything nearby?
You don't see any health potions. People are bleeding to it.
Are there any?
No. Let's jump over to Vashnir. Alright.
Okay.
You good, Medina?
I'm just gonna cure
Yeah, I'm good.
them in the background.
Alright. You find some people, you take a single unit of individuals, and you head toward the treasury. You get down there, and it is in fact being looted. It's a smaller room, but it's a smaller room, and the doors and stuff like leading to it are really solid. But obviously, whoever came down here seems to have had access to the key. So you guys are now outside of the room where people are looting.
So that means that is there one way in, one way out?
Looks like it.
Close the fucking doors.
Oh, all right. Now what?
I'm saying like we're gonna go in and we're gonna close the doors.
Oh, you're getting in and closing the doors. That's a very different feel. Just like, oh, they can stay in there, as opposed to, hello. All right. You got one unit looking around. This also appears to be another 1 unit sized group.
I'm not. If you're not locked in here, fucking goddamn it! I fucked it up.
You tried.
I'm not locked
I'm
in
not
here
locked
with you.
in
You're
here
locked
with
in here with
you.
me.
You're locked in here with me.
All right, Vashnir. Is this just combat?
Yep, they're just getting the lawnmower's coming.
All right. They have access to the magical weapon stored down here. As such, their combat effectiveness is greater than yours. So this is going to be an uphill fight unless something happens. Understood?
That's fine.
All right.
Yep.
So take your D10, and it's down to the
Do I have
guy.
access? Do I have access to that yet?
What?
Mm.
Not this round. Maybe next round. That will turn the tide. That will absolutely turn the tide. Your ability won't do shit, but it will turn the tide. Alright, so this round, no, it's just a D10. So, roll it.
Second. Yeah. Look my friend up real quick.
I recognize I'm running things very simplistically with just a single die roll opposed by a single die roll, but hopefully it's doing well enough. I don't want to make cards and other stuff at the moment. What's your D10?
That was a 9.
Oh,
I'd make sure it wasn't a 6.
all right. So you are fighting the other team. But it honestly seems like your guys have more of a morale boost because even though these other guys have magical shit, you just took down the goddamn boss and they are fighting behind you. So you're actually gaining ground. And the other team is acquiring wounds because I have rolled low.
Yay.
This turn, if you want to play with your new fun thing, you still... Actually... Yeah, this is the kind of environment where it would actually shine. So, yeah. If you want to try to focus on it.
Ability is the
Your first ability is the dome, but the dome would do nothing here. Because you're already
damage
in a
bonus
dome.
with it, too.
Yeah, you get the damage anyway. So going for
I
it.
get the damage anyway. Isn't that a separate action to use the damage one?
No.
He's not doing regular combat. He's rolling d10s to see your combat effectiveness.
Well, it
What
is.
he's
You're not
asking
going
you-
to be utilizing any of your stuff on your character sheet. This is just going to be down to die rolls, but you're removing their
Okay.
advantage because you're activating an equivalently powerful magical item on your side.
Yes.
I'm just saying that you can't
yeah.
do other stuff that you have because the only ability you have access to, outside of just variations on attacks and increase in damage, is shove everybody in a dome. Because currently, everyone's stuck in a dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing in 2 domes.
Ah, this is fun.
Domeception.
So,
I'm rolling another d10.
yeah, you're going to be rolling a d10, but I need to. Because this is the first time anyone has activated one of these things, they get to have a little cutscene. So,
Yeah.
you kind of focus upon this thing you took from the Chieftain and kind of peer into it, like, on a mental / emotional level. And you kind of feel a bit of a connection to it. Working that and channeling it into what you need, you can see it emit this icy blue glow around yourself and the entire area. And then this ethereal, light blue layer of armor will kind of form around you into whatever specifications it is you deem most appropriate for your character, if you would like to tell me. And the same accoutrement will happen to your weapons. So if you want to put these little ethereal pieces of armor in a decorative fashion, you may do so. The only stipulation is they're light blue in color. And normally shown as being a little icy. But you can go for a more watery thing if you want.
I was gonna take on an ice dragon form.
Okay, so I'm going to translate that into armor with it being spiky, little dragon looking tenderly things and spikes on it.
Yeah.
Alright, I got that. I understand the visual. Cool. It's a d10 and the other team no longer has advantage.
That is an 8.
Alright, and 8. The area, the units you are having to fight around you, they are very quickly dispatched with. But the other one, seeing a new, oh shit, source, kind of dogpile you immediately. So whereas there has definitely been a hit taken on the other team, they're not losing as much ground as they could be. Because they are prioritizing you at the moment. And at the end of that combat thing, it deactivates.
Yeah.
So now we are back to them rolling 2 die because they have advantage. More combat? Alright. Roll 'em. I roll worse on these d10s when I have advantage. What the fuck? What did you get?
That's 6.
I got a 4.
Nice.
So your guys see that you are being overwhelmed, and they go in there, flank the ones that did so, and it's not long before the lieutenant that led them down here has been apprehended and knocked unconscious onto the ground, and most of their force is either killed or also similarly knocked down. Encounter over. So let's go to Jodak and his I'm gonna go chase a skyship with a skyship.
A faster skyship.
Yeah.
Faster or damaging skyship.
So your thing, it's armored. It has things that, like I said, let you basically grapple one ship to another ship. You got some actual, like, big time ammunition. You know that those seem to be like a bolt, and you can, with some of the bolts, you can see a light layer of enchantment on them, which normally speaks to them meaning business. What you doing here?
Are there any flashy, warning type bolts or missiles or things that can fire?
Things that look really, really fucking dangerous? Yeah, you have some. Don't have
Not
too many,
dangerous,
but you have some.
Something you would use for a warning shot. Get someone's attention, intimidate them. Essentially.
No, not really. And you don't have any screaming arrows, like, on hand. You could fire some normal ones over their bow, I guess, but that's about it.
I'll probably go ahead and just do that.
Okay. So you are seeking to intimidate.
Seeking to intimidate. Get on the mic and go. We'll give you one chance. Surrender now, and we won't blow you out the sky.
Alright. I'll run this as warfare check because... fuck it. So roll your d10, and I'll see if they are an idiot, or agreeable, or feel brave.
8.
8. Okay. On this one, you see the ship begin to slow.
All weapons armed and aimed at them. Not taking chances.
Alright. Are you going to, like, hover above so, like, your guys can board or something, or what?
Yes.
Alright. Are you sending your entire unit down there?
I'm sending a portion of the unit.
Define portion. Half?
Portion being half.
Alright. You send half your unit down there, and...
And that's so that some suits will man the ships, man the weapons.
Yeah. Send half of it down there. I imagine you say more orders to them. Anything else before you go? Or is it then just down to your half unit?
Essentially down to my half unit, try to get them to land the ship.
Alright. They will attempt. And are you then going to continue your chase?
I think he means trying to get the other people to land the ship, not his people land his ship.
Well, yeah, because there's another ship, and I was thinking he was going to go after that.
Alright, making sure.
Correct? Yeah, no.
More ships, more better.
More ship, more better.
They seem to have slowed down. They seem to be doing all right. Let me keep an eye on them and go after the other ship. I'm gonna be greedy.
Yeah, you can skeleton crew if the only thing you need to do is fire fucking guns.
Yeah, I'll go after the other ship.
Okay.
Because why not?
You continue chase. Your ship is faster than theirs. It catches up. What this time?
Same warning.
Alright.
Stop. Land. Be good.
Okay. This one, whenever you do so, you see the cargo bays open up and people on wyverns hop out. And there is also a small, like, peppering of ballistas impacting the top of your ship.
Yep. Time to shoot them down. You saw some really special stuff.
Going high
Firing
explosive.
it all. Yeah.
Use the big shit, blow them out of the sky, make an example.
You tell your gunners to go for the bigger stuff. Yeah, that's the most effective thing you can do in this scenario. I'm not going to lie.
Yep.
These are might makes right people, and fucking ruining one of them will show you me business. So, let's see the general accuracy of your guys. Roll d10. Meanwhile, they're going to try to well, most of the bigger guns are going to be below deck, so there's really not much they can do with their wyverns, but they can, I guess, try to land and maybe find you if they are lucky. But
They're
you have half a
lucky.
unit
I'm
of
8.
people surrounding you and helping you, aside from the people that are loading stuff. What'd you roll?
An 8.
Okay. All right. So you're aware that there is a wyvern on your deck, and it's heading toward like the captaining area, but at the same time, you can see in the distance a couple ballista bolts impact the back of this thing. One of which explodes in a horrific flash of lightning, and the other one seems to have contained a giant bubble of acid. And afterwards, you can see that the back of that ship is damaged, to say the least. Next.
Damn, to say the least, is it crashing?
It's not crashing. It's kind of like if a sky ship could be low in the water but still flying along. That's what it is.
It's still flying? That's not enough for the example. Continue firing at them.
Okay. Are you
Eliminate the ship in its entirety.
okay? So order to destroy.
Order to destroy.
Understood. Roll your d10.
10.
All right.
Cool.
You yell your order, and you can see a couple of the bolts go through a hole caused by the acid bolt. At which point in time, it impacts something on the inside. There's a flash of fire, and that obviously starts a chain reaction of some sort, which then travels to the rest of the ship. Everybody on the ground, and by that I basically mean Tadori, because everybody else is either stuck in a cave or underground.
Ooh, pretty light.
You see big pretty light in the sky as the ship in the distance begins to careen very quickly toward the ground. The wyvern riders on your deck seem to have lost their morale, and they surrender.
Do I accept that surrender?
Do
Have I
you?
won my
Or
fight?
not? I probably should.
Yeah, you won your fight as soon as the tide turned. I swapped a thing away from you once it was done.
Okay. I was making sure, because if I didn't win my fight, I was going to point at that and go, "You really want this to continue, dumb bitch?"
Well, that's what the people on the ship behind are doing right now. Like, new boss is pretty much like the old boss.
If I remember correctly, you said there were 3 ships taking off.
No, there
2.
were 2.
There were only 2? Oh,
There
no,
were
the
2,
third
and then
one-
this one was about to.
Right.
And we stopped this one from taking off and got one of those 2 back.
The other one's, that's just a mass of broken metal.
Good.
There's probably nothing to go get from over there, so
Well, there is, but
Okay.
like, it'd be difficult.
I can do that later.
Fucking leave it. Fuck that
Remember
thing.
the location. Go collect my guys from the other ship.
Well, no, just
Make
have
sure
them
it's-
pilot it back. You don't need to collect
Yeah.
them. Otherwise, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, have you had fun babysitting? Okay, goodbye, guys. I hope to see you back later.
I think the other ship is also fucking demoralized at seeing, oh, if we don't listen, that's gonna happen? Yeah, let's not do that.
Should have grabbed the destroyer. Why did we grab this
They
thing?
were given the
I
chance.
don't know.
I don't know why we grabbed this thing. We're stupid. Oh.
Well then, are there
If
any
it was
big,
the bosses, and if
groups still
anybody
running
touched
away?
it, they would be really mean. What?
Are there any still big groups running away, trying to escape, or steal, or loot?
There are probably smaller ones, but at this point in time, they are dispersed.
Are you about to fucking park a ship in there and say, stop?
Full salvo.
Park ship somewhere, blow some. Big
I
building
love
up,
it.
intimidate
That is a
everyone.
great plan. I love it. Oh, shit.
So you're piloting back and having things land back in the airfield. All right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Turned out pretty well.
I believe that that's everyone's mini scenario taken care of. You've sufficiently secured enough of the camp.
At least the big important parts.
Yeah.
Because everything else is kind of, fuck it. You want to steal a tent? Take the tent. I don't care. Fuck off.
But it might be a really fancy tent.
I don't fucking
With
care
some
about the
really
fucking
cool
tent.
enchantments on it.
I don't fucking care about the fucking tent. Fuck the tent.
So, do we now assume that you guys get the appropriate prisoners together, find the leadership, have a nice little talking thing together now that that's taken care of?
I don't know how much talking is going to be. Because I vote just execute the old leadership and put in new leadership. But hey,
I
that's
vote not doing that because that's stupid.
No, it
I
isn't.
kind of vote executing the runners.
You don't execute the old leaders. You're going to take over them.
If you don't execute the old leaders will want to overthrow you. That's how that works.
No, that's not
Kill all
how
your
that
competition.
Works.
A
That's
weak for a moment
stupid.
of weakness.
Thankfully, it's
Take
all
you
up to
out.
Vashnir,
Yeah, it is.
who is muted,
I-
possibly because of Bammer.
Maybe. But my vote, my say to Vashnir is, hey, these guys are probably going to
And
want to
you will-
challenge you later on. Stop them
You
from
don't have a
challenging you by
clue
killing
about
them
how
now.
to do this. It's stupid.
I don't care.
You just
That's
want
my
to go kill
vote.
everyone.
I don't care what you say. That's my vote. It is
Who's
not
wanting
my
to kill me?
choice. What?
No
Who's
one
wanting to kill me?
No, no one's wanting to kill you. My
James
vote.
just wants to go and murder everyone and
Okay.
just kill the leadership. Well,
Sure.
The problematic lieutenants, and those of which that tried to bug out once you guys killed the old war boss, have been apprehended, and at this point in time, let's say you guys have reconvened in the war camp now that it has been secured. You have an array of prisoners beside you. You also have people wanting to act as advisors and reacquire their old position as leading lieutenants. This, that, the other thing. They're looking to you for guidance and rule.
Were any of the ones looking to rekindle their thing part of the ones who were running away?
Yeah, but then
I
they
say-
stopped.
I say fuck them.
Exactly.
But that's me. It's not my choice.
Decided to leave, so they're no.
Like that.
If you want my
That's
opinion, I would say we should put, our smart guy who's been with us for a while in a leadership position.
the smart orc. The smart orc. I don't remember his name, but the smart orc
He wasn't
is
given a name.
he's a good choice to be in a leadership position. I say, he's smart.
I believe so as well.
If there is one available, I'll take one.
As you wish.
But I don't.
No, we're not doing that. Not doing that.
These, for lack of a better term, cowards, don't deserve it as of right now.
Really, you should put people you trust in charge. That way
Exactly.
you can
Exactly.
leave things be and run off and do what you want to
fire
do.
is very effective against it.
It's called. I think the term used is fuck. James has forgotten the word.
Oh, it's level 10. We're just finding level 17.
There's you have big position and then you delegate. That's the word. Thank you, brain. You worked this time.
Level 15.
Delegate it out to everyone.
Wait.
Try to create effective chain of command
Yes.
What you doing?
that eventually leads back to you.
Your mother? Max.
Yes, I need people to take charge of this position, and I need people that I know and trust. We just took over this.
I owe you a life debt. I don't think you can trust anyone more than that. At this point, he's very prideful.
Let's not put the devil in charge.
Okay, so
There is one other, but he no longer fights alongside us.
If you're talking about Kieran, yes, he does. He's just been at your home.
Yes, but he's
He's
done
non-com.
fighting.
You make it
said he was
sound like
done
he's
fighting.
dead.
Yeah, he no longer fights at our side. He's
he's not
taking
combatant.
care of his family.
Oh.
So, Medina, you want to word this out, or do we just want to have like an understood? Here's what's happening.
I'll do that right now. I'm kind of
Busy.
a little busy with baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like you're going to be putting people from your original warband in places of power because you trust them more, even though you know you just kind of killed their captain and then they joined you, so they're exactly as much of a as these guys, but you've had them for longer, so I guess it matters. And once that is
I know
done,
my way of running things too.
yeah, but once that is done, it sounds like they're going to be the people that report to you, and the people that report to them are going to be comprised of the old, like, leadership and things like that. So you're demoting them across the board, even like the Wyvern Keeper and stuff like that, where they 100% have more knowledge on how these things work than your guys do.
I mean,
For something like that, we'll have somebody like directly beside them.
Okay, so the functional lieutenants and things like that, you're letting maintain their things, but they have to report to someone else now, and they have an overseer. So you're putting in an overseer where these people need to keep doing their things, and for the actual like leadership things, you're basically just replacing it with other guys, right? Okay.
that guy's a wyvern keeper. He knows everything there is to know about wyverns. He stays there, but somebody is watching what he does to also learn what he knows.
Those are your overseers.
But these guys who tried to betray us after we won their ritualistic combat and run away, no, you don't get your
they're
positions. Fuck
excommunicated.
off.
They are
They're
banished.
Completely.
They are fucked
yes,
off. Oh, they're gone. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's good. I love that.
Just gotta. I need a. Just gotta hot iron.
All right, so you're marking them. Are you letting them leave with anything other than like? Well, I don't want to say other than like anything.
Their current equipment. Nothing they try to take.
So basic survival stuff,
Yes,
nothing's
oh,
fancy.
They died.
Yep. And a big ass
They fell one by one.
K for
against the
traitor on their
Hurricane.
chest.
And you're
Go
branding
forward.
them. Understood. Brutal.
Actually, we'll put it on their cheek.
All right.
I say
Harder to hide
forehead.
that.
Cheek, you can put a balaclava type deal over your face. Put it on your forehead.
So that's-
right in the eyes.
So that's fucking brutal. And at the end of that process, you have a lot of very disgruntled orcs leaving. Are you going to like send something to make sure they get the fuck out of territory, or just there they go? All right. So you'll have a Wyvern Overwatch on them for probably like what? How long? How many days?
3 days.
Understood.
That's a lot of walking.
That's a lot of walking.
Then I also got you got to be a little more brutal for the orcs because it's kind of
That's how they do.
can't just treat them nicely.
Are you doing all the orcs that try to escape, or just the leadership?
Just the lieutenants, I would say.
Okay.
Lieutenants,
I
yeah.
think that's what he was going for. The leadership is what's getting the
Most of the other
brand
ones are
because
just dead.
the little guys were just following orders, and then once the big guys were taking out, the little guys went, "Oh, okay, fuck it, we're done."
Yeah, they mean business.
All
They're
right.
not fucking around, even though their leader got a big ass spear in the back.
So camp secured. Rebellion quashed. Yeah. You guys now have a moment to kind of talk with each other. Look over shit.
Well, that happened.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah, what happened there? They said secure what we have, and you ran off.
I went to go secure another ship. And the
That's-
other ships.
That's fair. I also saw the big ass firework. Good job on that.
I secured the river.
Secure the treasury. There's also some magic weapons down there we could look through.
That's a
Sounds
ask Eric what's in there later, and he'll see if he can give you a corresponding item between breaks thing.
Sounds
Otherwise-
good. Also, I think we should possibly equip the people we have in higher up positions with better gear as well. Make them actually capable of keeping that position. Because ritualistic combat is ritualistic combat. It probably can get challenged and, like not have that position and whatever. Boring shit.
As per Klingon honor
You still
code, you can
want the
challenge the
sword.
person directly above you. So your most problematic person is your first mate.
So the smart orc that we've been bringing around with us understood.
Anybody want the sword?
I could probably make use of it. But you could probably make use of it better.
I have this.
That's fair.
So your thing has 1 charge.
Hmm. I mean, if you don't want to hold on to it, I can, just in case.
Okay.
I don't know what you said, that Medina.
That's a here.
Okay.
If I remember, it's 3d6. Nice.
Yeah. That dagger. Let me get rid of the dagger. Is it a plus anything, Eric, just in case?
It's got an extra d6 on every attack. Do I want to make it +1? Do I want to make it +2 and be nice? Yeah, let's make it +2 and be nice.
Cool. So 1, 3, so 5. So it's a +6 to hit. Oh, woo.
That's not bad.
If you weren't gonna take it, I was gonna give it to Tiny.
To whom?
Tiny.
One of
He's
your big
one of
orc
the-
NPCs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's big, but he's not. His name is Tiny.
You phrased that in such a weird way.
It's fine.
I don't know why.
But yes, let's get the men armed. To the armory.
There are arms there. Items in the armory we are going to talk about later.
That is meant
He
for
was-
the
Yeah.
He was
mental-
just talking
or
about,
my
like,
lieutenant.
yeah, like the orc lieutenants that we have that aren't, like, properly armed for their position. Like, hey, pick out a weapon you know how to use, take it. So that's something you have to worry about later. That's all I think he was saying, Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, from your guys' incursion into the actual, like, fighting area, though, you have a dragon's worth of dragon materials, which is to say, a lot. And
Load that on a ship.
yeah, you can load it anywhere, but there is a smithy here, and stuff can be, like, started on if you want to.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is fully functioning. Like, this place rivals in size and capacity most, like, cities that you'd find in other places.
But it's, do you want that masterwork crafting of dwarven craft?
That's racist.
I know.
I do want a dragon glaive though.
Oh my god.
Just a piece of carved bone?
Yeah, fancied up a little bit. Bone, teeth, some scales.
But mechanically, the glaive is going to be a thing that they can sit there and whatever with. But
It's just a fucking phalange. Because that's all it would be on an adult dragon. It would be a fucking finger
Yeah,
for a glaive.
they'd probably take things from a slightly, like, stronger area, because if it was a finger, you'd probably have, like, either a segment you need to worry about.
Yeah,
Take it from the foot I can shoot the fuck out of.
But think of, like, crafting things like that you want to tell me. This one can be a shorter session because you guys got shit done.
Cool.
You also
What's armor?
have you got his sword
I
that's
got
already
one of those.
done. You got this little blue stone. Vashnir, you've not really had much time to look at it. I'll do that in a minute. You've used it though, which is weird. And then
Doesn't make it feel any different.
I'll
Having it.
I'll give you a big thing on that in a minute. But his armor, nothing really special. It was just a really, like, well-made set of half plate. So mechanically, it'd be a +1 half plate if anybody wants it. That's medium armor. I don't know.
Everyone can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you happen to be too short to use it, they can probably send it to the smithy and get that fixed up.
I think the only one of us that would really make use of that is Dylan.
I'm thinking that
What?
Plus
Yeah.
1 half plate. I think it's technically better than your chainmail. I think you're wearing right now. Because I think your
What is
I think
that?
your chainmail is base, and then it's 14, and then
Splint mail.
I don't know what splint mail is. That's a weird one.
My dex, it is 14.
I'm not worried about your.
plus 2.
I'm not worried about your dex.
You have a +2 dex. You are built for medium armor.
Yeah.
Split mail.
I think I said +1.
That's
So give me a moment. I'll give you a new stat for it, and you can just write this in your inventory so you don't forget. So that would make your ACB 15 plus your dex modifier of 2
Plus 1.
plus 1. So it'd be 16 plus 2 from your
Plus
dex,
one
and then plus your shield, whatever that is.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you have a 20 to 21 AC right now.
Plus 1 half plate.
Because you're effectively going. Yeah, you have a 21 AC because you're effectively going up by 2 because you're going up from 14 plus dex to 16 plus dex. So you're going up to a 21 AC
He was wearing heavy.
just to make the math easy for you.
So you say what it was? 21?
21 should be. Because if you just have base scale mail is 14 plus dex.
But he has
Half
splint.
plate is
I don't remember what his
it's-
AC is.
Split armor is
19.
AC 17.
yeah, splint armor is just AC 17 and then no
And then
dex.
it sounds like you had a shield that was giving you a +2. So now
So-
you get half plate,
Yeah,
which is
he's still
15
better.
up to 17. Then you get a +1 for 18. Then you have a shield, which is 20.
Yeah. So it's 1 better, which is it's a pretty big thing.
It also looks orky. And by that I mean they like hard angles. I like hard angles.
Wait.
Faster than my
Also-
20 AC.
Yeah, I just
you
said
you are. I thought you said scale mail, not splint mail, so I was wrong on the math. Splint mail would have put you at 19, and scale mail would have put you at 18. You are at 20 right now.
Okay.
So, there's loot that I need to figure out exactly what it all is that you guys really have access to. But other than that, congratulations. You guys are now the war bosses of this area. Mini campaign complete.
Woo!
Amazingly, the side quest campaign's pretty quick. Alright. So, unless anybody has something that they need to attend to here and now.
I have a small question.
Yo.
My armor that does the thing. Was that half plate?
Yes.
I've been doing my armor wrong this entire time. Cool.
And adding too much dex.
No. I forgot it was a +1. So. Cool.
I like half plate. It's never used.
Yeah, it's half plate's pretty cool.
It's never used because it has disadvantage on stealth checks, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like the max of 2 AC either.
Also, that
You
it's
have to
medium
take a-
armor.
and-
You don't use medium armor.
Yeah. The max of 2 is just awful. Because I usually make high dex characters, so my studded leather armor is always going to be better.
Basically. Or equivalent, because +5 and then 12, and yeah. The
Yeah.
max on half plate 17. The max on studded leather is also 17.
Yep.
Anything you guys need to take care of, or just assign your attendants and let these poor motherfuckers that you got from a goddamn pirate ship just suddenly be in charge of a lot?
I got a question. An armor made out of this dragon scales, would it have like cold resistance?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a lot.
You can make 40 sets of armor for yourself. And dye them all a different color if you really fucking wanted to.
They are like scales. Relatively easy to
But we
dye.
can probably get that hammered out between sessions.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if
I don't-
there's
I haven't been with the party long enough to do any roleplay stuff, so I'm gonna keep.
there's
my mouth
nothing else for you guys, then the thing I want to probably leave it off here is Vashnir. Trinket's gonna go over to you,
All right.
and he's going to say thank you for that. That's I've avenged my mother, father, dad. You know what I mean.
That's the least we could do.
shut. You avenged your mother and an entire church. That's, I mean, yeah.
My services can continue. I'd rather just kind of be background healer though, so I guess I can either find somewhere here or I think you said you had a hall in Diakov. You have a lot of places.
Yes, seems to be growing as we travel.
So I guess you can call this whatever you want to. I'll either find some way to head back to Nightbringer or set up shop here. And then if you guys get horribly injured, come back and I can give you some healing.
It works. Would you rather be here or
Yeah.
Diakov?
I don't know either people very well, so just whichever's most convenient for you, I'll make work. I owe you.
Maybe need your guidance here. Keep things in check.
He'll nod. Very well. I'll see how many of these are amenable to setting up a proper church.
If you feel unsafe here, or feel like you don't want to like it here, let me know. We can move you to the other location.
I'll give you a nod.
Does he have a messenger's pouch?
No, but you can probably find one and hand it to him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Understood. Alrighty. Anybody have anything else?
Right, Vashnir, we're changing the name, yeah? Because Bloodbreaker's stupid. We're in agreement with that, right?
Yep.
We're making sure everybody knows that they're all now not Bloodbreakers and Band of Iron, right? Okay.
This will be the Iron Keep.
Nice. Little out of character, a little on the copyright side. That's okay.
There are too many things called that for it to be copyrighted. They can fuck off. Everything with the word iron or anything in it is basically someone has used this before.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just giving Bedina a good time. Hard time, not good time.
Okay,
That's a
so
weird word.
the Band of Iron is now the name of your war band total. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, it does make it slightly more difficult because you guys still have a specific party inside of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're a war band now. Where
Yeah,
we go,
but-
they go.
Squad, okay.
You just
Every
have one
encounter,
war band.
army.
Every encounter will be with the war band.
I respect this, though I don't believe it'll occur that way. All right. That's the end of this mini campaign. I guess we will see what's next for the Band of Iron. Whatever this
And company.
company, whatever this company has its next session. Campaign complete, guys. Good job.
Gotta get until
We did
until
it.
party becomes a dragon.
Does Barmus become a dragon?
Oh, you're doing the resummon Bartimus thing.
He's summoning Bartimus until he becomes a dragon. He's a slime. Nope, he's a slug. Nope, he's a crab. Nope, he's a mountain. Oh God.
I'll
fuck
let you
shit.
have 3 chances. And then we'll end it on that, because fuck it. I don't care. Alright. Do you roll these or do I?
You do, I think.
I do? Alright.
I think so. Is that correct, Medina?
Help action. I think it is. I mean, he's got the spell.
Well, the spell
Well,
is just
you
a
s-
cast,
yeah,
but I
you
don't remember
summon
who
it,
was
and I think
rolling
Eric
to
rolls it.
determine what it was.
Yeah, you wrote it. Yeah.
You want to do one of these?
When am I rolling?
Okay. I'll let you do the first one. Actually, no, I'll let you do... Yeah, I'll let you do
The
the first
last one. Oh.
one. Roll 2d12.
Okay.
Hey, baby. Hey, Pandora.
There's 1d12 right there.
Most of my roll to see what happens dice are d12. Why? Because I need
I'm
to
a fucking
validate owning
weirdo.
d12.
I'm a
was giving
fucking
a total
weirdo and I
number.
roll d12s.
Say what?
Am I giving you the total number?
No, you tell me the number on each one.
Okay. I got an 8 and a 7.
8 and a 7. You are in the mountainous area, cold region, high northwest Raktesh, or high northeast Raktesh. That puts it in conjunction with those guys over there. An 8 and a 7, you said?
Yep.
Okay. That's fucking weird. Alright. You perform the ritual, and Bartimus is summoned. They are a big crab with, like, a weird little icicle aesthetic and pinchy claw thing.
Top hat and the monocle are good.
Yeah, it's very much a blue mud crab looking thing. It looks kind of icy. I mean, it's obviously special, but it's a crab.
I'm gonna re-roll.
All right,
Bye-bye.
try this again. You want to take this one, or shall this one be out?
Yeah, I'll let you take it.
All right. Do we get an elemental attunement? We do. And we also get Predator. Awesome. See where we are. Okie dokie. All right. Huh. Well, this one is more draconic in nature. It's not like a dragon, nor is it a wyvern. It's got the 4 legs. It has the wings. And there's a functional tail, but the neck portion of it is like a bit weird. Partway up it bifurcates and forms a 2-headed beast. It is a like bluish white creature, and it is scaled. And standing up, it's probably, if you include that goddamn giraffe neck it has, about 6 feet tall from a
That's close
quadrupedal
enough.
standpoint.
I'll take it.
All right. Bartimus is now a thing.
Is that at least a cool thing?
It looks like I described it. You tell me.
Long neck dragon with 2 heads and not as big as dragon, but close enough.
Okay.
It's a cool enough thing.
Enough. That's fine, given that this is a spell that doesn't exist in the books and things wouldn't have access to. Anyway, that's fine. Nothing will come close to water spider. Alright. Like I started to say before, this is the wrap on this particular campaign, but the adventure is not over for the Band of Iron. So we'll see what they get up to next time. Whenever that is. And until then, be seeing you.